Right guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing okay. Well, what a stunning part of the world. I'm down the Gower on Pwll Du Beach. It is magical. I've never been here before, I've never fished it before. I have made some Gower videos in the past. I filmed over at Pwlldu Bay, Three Cliffs, Southgate, etc. But as for this place, it's a definite first, and I'm gonna blag it and I'm gonna hope for the best. Having done a little bit of research, there appears to be a few marks. You've got the rocks over there to the east, you've got the beach itself, and you've got the rocks over there to the west, up towards what they call the Needles and Bantam Bay. Now over there, lovely mark, but it does appear to be rough ground, and I reckon it would be rotten bottom tactics. That's not a problem, however, because I've never fished it before and because I'm filming, I am going to play it a little bit safe, and I'm going to fish off the old beach. We'll be casting into deep water. It's got a bit of a shelf on it, or a nice shelf in fairness, so no problems there. As always, I'll do my very best to catch a fish. I'll do my very best to make a nice watch. Enjoy the video. I can't blank you, surely. That's the rod sorted. I'd say we're an hour or so into the flood. That water pushing up the beach lovely. Yeah, I'll be having my first cast in about 10 minutes. On that left hand rod, I've got a 2-hook flabber rig, size 1 hooks, so we'll have a scratch around with that one. On the right hand rod, there's a 3/0 Paternoster pedal, and that one is for the bigger baits. Talking of bait, I've got fresh ragworm, sand eel, squid and mackerel. I couldn't get any peter crab or lugworm, but hopefully that won't be an issue. The old sun just going down behind the cliff. We are losing the light now, and I will be fishing into darkness. Won't be a problem. Got the old night lights. Job done. Yeah, we got a bit of a southwesterly. Nothing too major, and in fairness, it is calming down. And I think also the surf, that'll also calm down. As soon as the water hits the steeper part of the beach, yeah, it'll be a lot calmer then. We'll see. The 2-hook flabber rig, bottom hook is straight ragworm, top hook is ragworm tipped off with a bit of mackerel. On the 3/0 Paternoster pedal, I've got a single sand eel. Early days yet, and like I said earlier, I'm no expert when it comes to this place. Well, I'm not an expert anyway, but you know what I mean. But as for this beach mark, it's probably going to be a case of 2 hours before and 2 hours after. High water, that is. But look, the baits are out there. There's chance of a fish. Could be a bass close in amongst that surf. If we don't try, we won't know. First bite of the session on this right down rod on the flabber rig. Let's take a look. Fish on. We beat the blank, guys. only a dogfish, but I'll tell you what, I'll take it. A fish is a fish. And we're off the mark. I tell you what, that's not a bad doggy in fairness. Anyway, let's pop him back in. Now, you've probably noticed that the rod tips are moving quite a lot. They're not bites, that's the sea moving the grip leads around. Now usually, when fishing a beach like this with a bit of a surf, I've got the rods up really high, but because I'm filming, I have to keep them quite low, hence why they're moving. There's a difference between going fishing and filming. Completely different setups. Oh, nice to be off the mark with a doggy. Oh, got a nasty shower moving in. Yeah, I don't mind the old doggy me. They often save the day. Now they're quite notorious for beaching themselves. So when I put that one back, I walked out probably 20-25 yards into a deeper bit of water. Yeah, the trouble is, if you put those back, you know, really close in, they'll end up back on the beach within minutes. Right, I better cover this camera lens. Oh, this weather has taken a turn for the worse now. Hammering down. But doggy number 2, I think it's fair to say there's going to be a few out there tonight. Yeah, that was on the big bait rig. Let's pop him back in. Two hours off high water. Looks like the doggies have moved on. Since that last doggy, a couple of rattles and taps, but nothing major. I think there's a few small fish out there playing with the baits. And some really good news, no more rain. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that that's also moved on. Yeah, I won't lie, when those showers came in earlier, I did struggle to film. It was hard work, to say the least. Yeah, I got a few days off work at the moment. Now because I've come down to the Gower, I'm staying in some accommodation in a shepherd's hut, believe it or not. Yeah, I managed to find a cheap deal online, 2 nights. It's about a 15-minute walk from here, so not too bad. Alright, uphill all the way, but yeah, it's okay. Yeah, this mark is quite difficult to get to, I think, in terms of fishing. I think you can walk from Southgate, you can walk from Pwll Bay. You know, which I don't mind doing. I quite like a walk me, but with all of my fishing tackle and all of my filming equipment, a 40-minute walk is not easy. So yeah, nice little shepherd's hut, in fairness. Yeah, I've made quite a lot of videos of late. I think this is the 8th video in 8 weeks. That's a new record for me. Usually I do 2, sometimes 3 a month at a push. But I might have a little break from the filming soon. As most of you know, I'm not a professional YouTuber. This isn't my job. I do work full time. And as much as I do enjoy filming, it is a lot of work. So 8 videos in 8 weeks for me, that's good going. So yeah, I might have a little break, only a week or 2. Yeah, 2 weeks maximum. And I'll come back fresher and stronger. Or maybe I won't. Yeah, nice and still now. Yeah, when those showers came across earlier, the wind really picked up. It was howling through. Let's take a look at this this right down rod. Think something's tapping away. Yeah, there's definitely a fish on here. I can feel it. Fish on. What have we got this time? Species number 2. And also I got someone else's line here. Right, first things first, let's show you this fish. Let's turn that light down a sec, because that is very bright. Where's the there we are. There we go. We got a whiting on the flabberate. Not a big one. But it's another species, you know, so. And as the winter kicks in, they should get a lot bigger. Another 2 fish on the flabberate. 2 at a time now. You guessed it, on the top hook. Another doggy. And on the bottom hook, a lovely little bullhuss. Again, only a small one, but yeah, species number 3 of the night. Oh, they're so strong, bullhuss. And this one's only a baba. Look, it's a bit of fun, and I'm enjoying it. Yeah, no wonder that whiting was heavy. Yeah, it was someone else's rig attached to the end of it. And about 40 yards of line, so yeah, quite pleased that I retrieved that from the sea. An hour off high water. So far I've had yeah, 3 species, I don't know what, 7 fish. I can't remember, guys, to be honest. Nothing spectacular so far, but who cares? And you know, when I was younger, when there were a lot more fish in the sea, I caught enough fish to last me a lifetime. So nowadays, I'm just happy to get out, wet a line. If a fish turns up, happy days. If it doesn't, I've had a bit of fresh air. Yeah, when I was a kid, things were a lot different, as most of you will know. Yeah, it really makes me angry. Really makes me angry. And it's still going on. You all know what I'm talking about. In 2024, it still goes on. Ships the size of factories, literally. Yes. Yeah, all of the action so far has been on the flabber rig. Only the one doggy on the 3.0 Paternoster Pennell. I'm going to whack out a whole squid on that in a second. Put it in close. See if there's a bass close in, patrolling. It's a bit eerie down here. Bit spooky. Spooky, spooky. Well, there's me saying most of the action's been on the flabber rig. And literally, a minute later, dogfish number 453 on the 3.0 Pwlldu Pennell. Now I'm definitely going to put that whole squid on. Have a nice bite on this whole squid. There's definitely something on this. Well, if this is not a world's first, I don't know what is. 3 fish on 2 hooks. So this is the Paternoster Pennell. I've got a bullhuss, a dogfish, and a half decent whiting in fairness. Yeah, 3 on 2. I can't really explain that, but God, no wonder it felt heavy. I thought it had a ray on or something. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. squid and sandy eel wrap. It's so much easier up here on the top. No more moving. Happy days. Yeah, the doggies now, well, it must be black with them out there. Within 2 minutes of the bait hitting the water, they're onto it. Yeah, we're approaching high tide now, so let's see what else turns up. You know, there probably are other species out there, but they just can't get a chance to, you know, get to the bait. And I bet there's some nice whiting out there too. Yeah, it's been really enjoyable so far. I think I've had a bite pretty much every cast. Oh, I didn't have a bite the first cast actually. That first fish I think was the second cast, and then every cast onwards, yeah. I've had a nibble or two. I can't talk very well today. That's how it goes. Sometimes it flows, sometimes it... Told you, look, told you. Case in point there. And that wasn't for the camera. There must be thousands out there. Yeah, double shots galore. Right, I'm gonna have to change my tactics now, guys. But I'm not sure what that's gonna be yet. Anyway, let's get these back in. Right, what I've started doing on the 2-hook flapper rig, I'm no longer using fish baits. What I was doing, I was tipping the ragworm off with a bit of mackerel or a bit of squid, but I think that was instantly attracting the doggies. So yeah, straight ragworm on that one. And as for the Paternoster Pennel, I've stepped it up to a 5-0. Bigger hooks, bigger baits. Now obviously the doggies, you know, they'll be pecking at that, but the chances of them taking it, well, saying that, they'll take a 6-0. But, you know, it's worth a try. Bang on high water. I've lost count of how many fish I've had, I've stopped counting. Yeah, so I got that whiting bait on the 5-0. Like I said, it's just a bite within seconds on both rods. Seconds. And that bite you saw, or maybe you didn't, but on the right down rod, on the big baits, that was a whiting. They're very, very rattly, you know. Tap, 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 tap. When it's a doggy, it's more of a slow pull down. Like up and down, slow pull. I was tempted to get the cheap little boat rod out and stick a mackerel head on it, again a big rig, 10 yards out, but to tell the truth, I've been here for hours and it's hard enough looking after these 2 rods. So maybe when I come back and when I fish off Bantam Bay, I'll go for a good conger then. Well, I might get a conger now. Yeah, I think I got some nice shots, some nice footage earlier. Bit gloomy early on, you know, it's a bit dark, but it did brighten up in the end. Yeah, I think I'll give it half hour, and I'm going to walk back to the Shepherd's Hut. Get that stove lit. Yeah, a bit of wood, so get the old stove lit. Yeah, it's gone quite chilly. Back up the hill, through the woods. Yeah, I'll definitely come back here. Another bullhouse. Pretty things, in fairness. Yeah, my tactic of just using ragworm with no fish bait obviously didn't work. There we go. Nicely hooked. Right, I'm going to call it now, guys. Tide's ebbing back, and like I said, I've been here for hours, and if the truth be told, I'm a little bit jaded. Look, I've had loads of fish, literally loads. Combination of whiting, dogfish, bullheads, nothing big, you know, nothing decent, but it is what it is. I've had a bite to check, the rod tips have been rattling, I can't complain. Stunning down here, absolutely stunning, and I can't believe I've not been here before. Anyway, as always, thanks very much for watching. It's mega appreciated. Any questions or comments you have, pop them below and I'll get back to you. Until the next one, look after yourselves, take care, all the best.